The Bofors L60 is pre-World War II era towed anti-aircraft gun of Swedish origin. Originally developed in the mid to late 1920s by Swedish company Bofors as L43 gun for submarines. This was then adapted with a longer barrel for both field and in 1934 for naval use. This article describes the field mount. The Bofors L60 is a towed anti-aircraft gun on a four-wheel mount. There are 4 jacks, of which 2 on outriggers, to provide a stable firing platform. The gun is fitted on an open mount, with later mounts featuring a gun shield. Firing is carried out by 2-seated operator, plus 1 to 3 people loading the gun. There is a feed chute on top which is loaded by 4 round stripper clips. The Bofors L60 fires a 40mm projectile that weighs about 0.9 kg from a 311mm rimmed case. Cyclic rate of fire differs on elevation angle. This is 140 rpm at horizontal and about 120 rpm at high elevation. Muzzle velocity is about 850 milliseconds for the most common ammunition types. Practical rate of fire was about 80 to 100 rpm. This makes the L60 useful against subsonic aircraft, but less suitable against faster aircraft seen after World War II. For anti-aircraft use, high explosive ammunition is used. An armor-piercing shell was developed for naval and land-based use against surface targets. In the early days of World War II, the Bofors L60 was as potent in the anti-tank role as early 37mm and 40mm anti-tank guns. During World War II, the anti-tank capability became obsolete, although it remained potent against most types of ground targets. The Bofors L60 was originally fitted with reflector sights, one for each of the 2 gunners, and with a third person operating a simple mechanical computer. In British service, this was replaced by the Stuckey sight, in which the 2 gunners' sights are adjusted for lead by a third operator adjusting the trapeze that connects to the sights. Various types of external directors were developed during World War II, mostly for naval use. Post-World War II, the use of fire control radar became more widespread. Several nations employed systems such as the Super Fledermaus with modified Bofors L60 guns. A medium tactical truck is most often used to tow the Bofors L60. This will also carry the crew and ammunition. During World War II, several self-propelled truck mounts were built, such as the Morris C9B. Self-propelled variants on tracked chassis include the Landsberg L62 Anti-40M Nimrod, Crusader AAMKI with a single gun. The American M19 and M42 Duster feature a double gun mount. The Bofors L60 was an export success and was exported to various nations before World War II, including licensed production abroad. During World War II, vast quantities were produced, mainly in the United States. The L60 was predominantly used Allied forces, often in double and quadruple naval mounts alongside field mounts. Various Axis forces employed the Bofors, either acquired earlier or using captured examples. After World War II, the Bofors L70 was introduced, a more performant design. The Bofors L60 was available in vast quantities and remained in use around the globe until the 1980s, with numbers having dwindled since.